Hey guys, I'm back. Something interesting happened while reeling in the sliding egg sinker rig. It actually turns out that we have us a Thornback shark. Notice I've got no qualms handling this, and I would definitely handle this differently than I handled the ray. Wow. Unfortunately, this guy also swallowed the hook. So, just as we did with our round Stingray, I went ahead and I cut the line, and you can tell by the thorns on this guy's back that this is a thornback shark, or also known as a skate. The flat sharks sometimes get the name skate, which is not inaccurate. And ow, he got me. And come out of there. I guess he wants to go home. But this guy here is actually a male, and you can tell because he's got his testes hanging out right here. So we're gonna let him go so he can grow up and make another fisherman happy one day. Hello there.
What is it?
This is a thornback shark.
It is.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry if I interrupted your broadcast.
You know, not at all. That is what these are for.
That is so cool.
Okay.
I want to take a picture of it for my grandchildren.
Okay, very well.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you, audience. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a happy day.
You too.
And back in the water he goes. I'm going to go ahead, put some fresh bait on each of the poles, get them back in the water, and let's see what we pull up next. Hey guys, we're back. We got another fish on. This one's on the dropper. I'm sorry, not the dropper, but the sliding egg sinker rig. Not a lot of movement in the water. Could be another. It is another flatfish. This one is a little bit bigger, so we're actually going to go ahead and hand line this one up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen my drag almost all the way in case I drop the fish. But for the larger ones, we actually do hand line them up. There she is, and this is a Stingray, so I'm going to be very careful with it. Fortunately, the hook was right on the outside of his mouth, so it came out real easy. He's already unhooked. I'm going to go ahead and let him go at this time. They're getting a little bit bigger, which is a good sign, but thank you. And he's gone. Gonna go ahead, rebait. We'll get back in the water again. Hey guys, we're back. It's been a little while, but we actually got another fish on. So let's find out what we got here. It's coming in very straight, so it's probably another type of flatfish. And sure enough, it is a shovelnose. It's a shovelnose guitarfish. If they're large enough, you can eat them. This size, I don't think anybody would be keeping this.
Would you throw it back in?
I throw everything back in. Okay, this one is deep hooked, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some forceps. I'm going to find my hook, and then I'm going to try to wedge it loose without causing any damage to the fish. All right, there we go. We got them off. Once again, another little shovelnose. Hey, as long as we got a moment here, why don't you leave me a comment below? Let me know if you're team dropper loop or if you are team egg sinker. I'm gonna go back and when I get ready to process this video, we'll do a final fish count to see how we did, and we're gonna find out which rig actually performed better than the other and which species actually won for the day, if it's the rays or if it's the sharks. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and rebait and get the line back in the water. Catch you soon. Well, we just did a total noob mistake. Just landed another round stingray. Forgot to hit record. But that's okay, it was a clean release. It went back in. A couple more people came by to take a look at it. And once again, we are out of bait. So I'm gonna go ahead and reel in the sliding rig and go ahead and drop the sabiki again. If I didn't get it on camera yet, let me encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It is a new channel. This is my very first upload on the adventure side of things. It's going to be fishing, sailing, camping, anything outdoors-ish. I'm shooting for maximum adventure on a minimalistic budget. And let's go ahead and bring in the sliding rig, and then we're going to drop the sabiki again. Oh, as long as you're commenting, go ahead and let me know if you're team dropper loop or if you are team sliding egg sinker. As of right now, the dropper has been outperforming the sliding rig. And just to let you know, all of the sharks and rays that we have caught on the dropper loop have all been on the bottom hook, which is the wide gap size 6. Because we've had a couple swallows, more likely than not, I would probably up the size from 6, which is what I'm using right now. 6 has been popular for us because that's what we used for croaker way back in the day. And because the sharks and rays are kind of dominating the piers now, I think I might just kick up the wide gap to a size 2, or even go to a 1 or a 1/0. It really depends on the type of tackle that I'm using. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring in the sliding egg, and then we're going to drop the sabiki. We're going to stick with the proven method, which is just drop it straight down to the bottom and jig it a few times. Okay, right now I'm directly on the bottom. Gonna give it a couple more jigs, and if nothing bites directly on the bottom, I'm probably gonna pull it up about, not probably, I will pull it up about 3 or 4 feet and continue to do that pattern until we actually get to the surface. And if there's nothing, then we drop it back down again and repeat. Okay, about 50 feet down the pier, he just pulled up a double string or a mackerel, which is promising. That might just mean that the school is coming through at this time. Let's go ahead and bring it up 3-4 feet. Well, this might be ending my fishing trip if we can't catch any more bait. Whoa, there was a hit. So I think I'm at the right depth. We just got to get them to bite. And when things get this tough, you just about keep anything that you can catch. Looks like we're getting hit on our dropper loop rod. And we're getting hit on the sabiki. But because nothing is hooked on the sabiki, we're probably into the jack smelt. So I'm going back down to the bottom. Okay, we're getting hit on the other rig. I'm going to put this one down for now. Well, they're toying with us. We got us another double, so we get to continue fishing. Let me go ahead and do the dirty work on these. Gonna go ahead and, whoops, there goes one. I'm actually gonna keep him. Then I'm gonna keep the other one too. These are all juveniles, so it's not really gonna affect the food chain too much. The larger ones I would throw back. And yeah. Let's go ahead and get these guys cleaned up and get our other, there we go, get our other bait back in the water. And this is how we do it. And I'll catch you soon when we get another one. Hey guys, we're back. It looks like we got us another one on. This one is on the sliding egg sinker rig. It has been a while. We probably sat a good hour with just drowning the baits. I did do one switch out while we were basically sitting and waiting. We got a few small hits, nothing substantial. This one feels to be a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and bring them up and see what we got. As I said, I did a noob mistake earlier. We did land a second Shovelnose Guitarfish, but I forgot to hit record on it, so it did not come through. Also, it is getting windy out here, so I apologize if there's any wind noise in the recording, and also if there's any shaking in the camera. Once again, my camera team is on a very limited budget, so I just got to do with what I got. Let's get this thing up. Don't want to lose the hat. We got another swallowed hook, so I'm going to go ahead and snip the line, then let this thing go as quickly as possible. Another little round Stingray. This one was caught on the sliding egg sinker rig. 3-ounce sinker on a 2/0 hook using a nice little fillet of mackerel. And let's let them go. And I'm going to retie, put another bait on, and we'll get back with you. Hey guys, I think we got us another one on. This one is going to be on the dropper lip rig. It has been a while, and oh my gosh, we have a new species. This one, oh no! Okay, oh no, what's going on? Power mode, continue. Okay, hopefully it's still recording. We got us a little, I want to say this is a queenfish, also known as a herring out here. This one was caught on the top hook of the dropper loop, where we used to catch our croaker. Anyway, little queenfish or herring, whichever you want to call it, and that makes another species for today. Let's go ahead and let them go. And just when I was getting ready to head for shallower water, All right, let's see if we can get one more before the day's over. There we go. Hey, family, friends, and fellow adventurers. That is our day of fishing at Seal Beach Pier. I hope you enjoy this video. Felix, I hope this has done justice for you. It is your tribute. Once again, I was going to do a rig rundown to let you know what I was using today. And the first one is the sabiki rig on just a little trout pole, maybe running 8-pound test. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with what a sabiki rig is, this is what they look like. You can pick these up in any sporting goods store. You can get these at Walmart's, $2, maybe $2.50, $3 a package. These are all both size 14. These are for jack smelt if I was using them for live bait. The ones I used today were size, let me see if I can get in the light here a little bit. There we go. The ones I used today were size 4 because I was specifically targeting mackerel and I was using that mackerel for bait. I didn't keep more than I needed. I only caught enough to get me going. When I needed more, I would catch more. And so that is the sabiki bait catching rig. Okay, rig number 2 is the dropper loop. You're allowed to fish with 2 hooks on a line, and you can get these pre-made dropper loop rigs in any sporting goods store or Walmart. It's got a loop up here. About another foot down, you got a second loop here. I was fishing a size 4 eagle claw hook on the top one. On the bottom, I was fishing a size 6, and this one is a wide gap hook. I don't know if you can see that I'm trying to get the right light on it right there. It's a wide gap. I've grown fond of these because they can hook anything from, you know, sharks and rays to, you know, smaller fish, perch, but they really seem to hook and hold well. Every fish caught on the dropper loop today was caught on the bottom hook. The top one landed the queenfish that we got as, was that our last fish? I believe that probably was our last fish. Okay, third outfit. This is the sliding egg sinker rig. This is a design to keep your bait on the bottom. Up at the top, I'm trying to get the right light again. This is a 3-ounce egg sinker. I use a little fluorescent bead for the just to keep the egg from hitting the knot that's on the swivel here. And the leader here is a 17-pound test red line. This line is made by a company called Cajun. I think might be by Zebco. And I think I started with about 22 inches. Now I have about 18 left. And this is the 2/0 hook that I was using at the end. This is an outstanding rig for halibut, sharks, and rays because it does sit on the bottom. They don't feel the weight when they pick up the line because it free spools through the egg sinker. And it's just been a very dependable rig. I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments to tell me which rig you prefer. And with that said, I really hope you enjoy this. This is my first video uploading. Once again, my CNN camera crew did not show up today, so I had to hire Mr. Pod off the street, Mr. Tripod, and he's done a fairly good job. I apologize for the microphone. I'm using the internal mic on an Apple i7. I will be getting a wireless mic sometime when I ever become big and famous, but for now this has got to do. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment area. Do me a favor, support the channel, give it a like. Even if you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like. And with that said, go ahead, subscribe. If you do subscribe, please tell 10 people about this site. Let's grow this thing together. We're family friendly. Captain Norm Price. We're going to be doing fishing, camping, sailing, boating, you name it. If it deals with the outdoors, we're going to do it here. All right, guys. That's a wrap. Got to get going. Take care. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.